Fourth time lucky? We'll have to wait and see, but here's a look at the parties running for the 24th Knesset. The biggest party last Knesset was the Likud, that's Netanyahu's party, which is a right-wing Zionist party. And this election, their campaign focused on Israel's vaccine campaign success, as well as the normalization deals with the UAE and Bahrain. The second biggest party in the pro-Netanyahu bloc is Shas, the Sephardi ultra-Orthodox party headed by Aryeh Deri. Then we've got United Torah Judaism, the party that represents the interests of Israel's Ashkenazi ultra-Orthodox population. Now, the last party that's in that pro-Netanyahu bloc is the far-right religious Zionist party. Bezalel Smotrich's party identifies as right-wing, religious and pro-annexation, and has come under fire for its homophobic and anti-Arab attitudes. So now let's move to the parties that are against Prime Minister Netanyahu. We'll start with Yesh Atid, that's Yair Lapid's centrist party, which is projected to be the largest party in that bloc. Their campaign has focused on harnessing frustration among Israel's secular community over the alleged preferential treatment dealt to the ultra-Orthodox during the lockdowns. The new kid on the bloc this election is Likud breakaway Gideon Sa'ar's party, New Hope. Sa'ar has said he hopes to reform the justice system, and the party hopes to oust Netanyahu whilst maintaining the same right-wing character of the government. We've then got the Joint List, an alliance of Arab parties, which represents Israel's Arab population. Now, one of those parties broke away and forming the United Arab List, which is headed by Mansour Abbas. Then we've got Benny Gantz's Kahol Lavan, who entered Netanyahu's government after promising not to sit with him. Now we've got Merav Michaeli, who's the new head of the Labour Party, a party with a history. It was in power for Israel's first 30 years in its various forms. But recently, the party's presence in the Knesset has diminished. Meretz, run by Nitzan Horowitz, is also in the anti-Netanyahu bloc and has similar left-wing ideals to the Labour Party. Yisrael Beitenu, run by Avigdor Lieberman, is a right-wing secular party that aims to limit the power of the ultra-Orthodox parties in the Knesset. Now, there's one last party that's on the fence, not in either bloc. It's Yamina, headed by Naftali Bennett, who has not chosen to sit on either side. Many think he will have the power to decide who will be the next Prime Minister of Israel and which bloc will form the Knesset majority.